Shalom. This is our cut from James Germany with a quick correction. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor and thanks unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders, Pastor Milson, told us the truth. Peace and blessings to my Akim there, spreading this truth and sincerity, also charity across the four winds, which are the hopefully elect, and shalom to the sincere listeners out there. So it's just a quick correction because it's a slip of the tongue but not of the mind. Because I did a video here which is unlisted still, but after I did the correction I'm gonna publish it, which is called "You Won't Escape the Day of the Lord." Okay, so we're gonna listen real quick to what I said, and we're just gonna give a quick correction to it, man. 14. I will stand above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. See, so they want to exalt themselves on their level spiritually and also physically. They want to basically wanted to go to the moon. Always basically went to the moon, like it says also in Obadiah. So okay, this was a slip of the tongue, because I should have said they claim to have gone to the moon, okay, because it wasn't on the moon. Because when you think about the moon, it's a light source like the sun, okay, because like in Genesis chapter 1, the Lord said there are two great lights, one going to be greater than the other, one to rule the day, the other to rule the night, so the sun and the moon. So how, if the moon is a light, how can you land on it then? Just thinking about it, okay? Just being really straight up, thinking out loud how you can land on it. They can't even surpass the, what is it called? They can't even go really into space, man. You know? So that's the thing, so it's just a quick correction, and I want to get one precept because, of course, Esau's a devil. And this is what it says in Revelation chapter 20 and verse, and verse 7, I think. And when the 1,000 years are expired, which is talking about the dark ages, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison. Okay, and Satan, Eden was loosed out of his prison. Okay, and went out to do what? And shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth. And that's what they're doing. So don't trust Esau. You can never trust an enemy. And that's what I said, it's quick correction, because some people are going to trip up because of that. But what I meant to say, or what I really want to say, Esau claiming to went to the moon. So he exalted himself above the Most High, like it says also in Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 4. Thou didst exalt thyself as an eagle, and thou didst set thy nest among the stars. Thence I will bring thee down, saith Yahweh. See? So basically claiming to went to the moon, but he didn't. Okay? He claiming to be above the stars, but he's not. He claimed to be the Most High, but he's not. He claimed all these things, but he didn't do it. Didn't do them. Neither are them. Okay? And that's the thing. So it's just a quick correction for Spring Puff Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And yeah, because you have to understand, like I was talking to an elder, and he made a beautiful point, because when you think about the light of the flashlight of the car, you can see in it. You just too bright for your eyes, especially for the newer cars with the LED lights. Okay, you can see in them. You can see through them. And even the what is it called? The light when you're on the sea, and I forgot the boat lights, basically to guide the boats when it's really misty, you know, out there. They can even go to the mist. But if the moon is the light of the moon concentrated on one country, it can give light to the whole country, you know, because the moon is a light source. Okay, this is why when it's full moon, I remember, man, hey, this is the moon is insanely bright, man. You know, waking me up out of my sleep and things like that, because I got the curtains open, you know. So you have to understand that Esau claiming things, but he didn't do them. Because if he can't even see to the mist, if he can't even look into the LED lights, how are you going to stand on the moon and look at the moon? Because when you always see the depiction of the moon never gives light. It just looks like a dead rock. But it's a light source, like it's said in Genesis. Let's really go into that, man. This is Genesis chapter 1, verse, I think around 14. Yeah, this is spirit. Come. Genesis 1:14. And the Most High said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night. See? So lights, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years. So the sun and the moon gives us our signs for season, days, and years. This is why we even have the new moon as the beginning of the month, and then go from there with the Sabbath, so on and so forth. The new moon is the first day of the new month, okay? Because the word month goes back to the word moon, okay, like it says in the book of Sirach, I think chapter 43, if I remember right. Let me get it real quick. In the book of Sirach. Right here. Sirach chapter 43 in verse 7. For the moon is a sign of feast, a light that decreaseth in her perfection. The moon is called after her name. The month is called after her name, see? So basically the month means moon. So new moon is the new month, it's the beginning of the month, a refreshed month. Increasing wonderfully in her changing, being an instrument of the armies above, shining firmament of heaven. Okay, so going back to Genesis chapter 1 verse 14, or verse 15. So the days, basically the sun and the moon are signs for us, because you had the solar eclipse, for example, you had the blood moons, all the signs of the end. But verse 15, and let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven, to give light upon the earth, and it was so. And the powers, Alahayim, the angels, the 144,000 Yahushai, made two great lights. The greater light to rule the day, which is the sun, and the lesser light to rule the night, which is the moon. He made the stars also, see? So the moon is a light. It's not a dead rock, it's a light. It gives energy, okay? Because like the sun, when we go into the sun, we get energy. And why do you think we put our stones in moonlight? Because they basically get energy and get cleansed by the moonlight, okay? So this was a slip of the tongue, like I just said, like we just heard. Basically because Esau went never to the moon. He claimed it, but he didn't do it. So everything I got, Yahweh said this correction was edifying. The Supreme Power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. I want to give once again edifying to the elect Salakia, and I want to give once again Kol Aliyam, Hawat Wakabat, Wat Water, Lab now Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakadash, Prakate Yahweh, Prakate Yahushai, Prakate Yahweh, Prakate Yahushai, Prakate Yahweh, Prakate Yahushai, Bashem Kakadash, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakadash, Prakatam, Wahablatam, Shalom to the elect. I rest the next time. Shalom, wa brakatam, wa ba ba ba, man. Stay strong in the faith and do unto the end. Stay balanced. Soon we're out of here, man. And Esau's the devil that the Bible speaks of, and you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and similar Indians are the Israelites. And even you Israelites, and also the Israelites that may look like the other nations, and are scattered to the other nations. If you believe in this truth, you're an Israelite, no matter what. Let nobody change your faith. Let nobody shake your faith. Believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and be faithful unto death. Shalom.